Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your Wind Up Wednesdays, your favorite segment in which we showcase the best wines and the best wineries from Southern California. Well, for today's segment, we have the lovely Marlene Woodworth. Thank you very much for coming.
Well, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Yes, I'm very excited. You brought a lot of wines, which is really, really good stuff and lots of useful information, so that's always good as well. And just to let you guys know, she is one of the owners of Woodworth Vineyards over in Duluth.
Right.
So she has lots of good information and lots of experience in the business. So thank you once again for coming.
Thanks again.
Perfect. Well, Marlene, so I know that you guys have been in the business for about 10 years.
Correct.
How did you guys get started?
Well, you know, it wasn't something like a lifelong dream or anything. We were my husband and I had other careers, and we were traveling a lot, and we were looking for a place for the future, for retiring and something a little different. And we found this beautiful piece of property up in Duluth, which is a wonderful avocado growing area. And we fell in love with it, and we went ahead and purchased it and began to plant avocados. We bulldozed all 40 acres and put in a bunch of avocados and built a barn and, started planning for a home. And then we decided we had several south-facing slopes that would be perfect for something else besides avocados. And so we really wanted to do something different and started to talk to some of the real, viticulture experts down in Temecula Valley, since we're so close to wine country, and decided that it was a perfect little microclimate for growing grapes. So we put in the grapes about probably 8 years ago.
Wow, very nice. And just for our viewers who are not very familiar with Duluth and where it's located, where is it actually located?
Well, Duluth is in the hills west of Temecula.
Okay.
So it's kind of between Fallbrook and Temecula, but in those western hills. We're actually only 12 miles as the crow flies from the ocean.
Oh,
so a lot of ocean influence. It's really
very nice. So you have perfect weather, actually.
Actually, it's a little cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter, so it's really
I love it.
different.
I love it. Maybe I should move there. It's just right next door to your place. Maybe
That's
I can
right.
Have some,
That's right.
Some wine.
We'll put you to work.
Yes, you'll put me to work, and I know you put your family to work as well.
That's right.
Everybody's involved in the business?
Yes. My husband and I do most of it. But we have kids and grandkids who love to come up there, and we always put them right to work, weeding or picking or doing something. So
if you want
everybody's got a
wine,
job.
You must work.
That's right.
That's how it goes. And you even have your little doggies running around. So if we visit the vineyard, we can find them too. And actually, just because you love your babies so much, you named a couple of your wines after them. We have Golden Maggie.
Correct.
And we have Black Dog.
Right.
And who are Maggie and the Black Dog?
Well, we actually started out with just one dog, which was our black lab, Black Dog. His name is Angus, actually.
Angus.
And up in Duluth, people have a tendency to drop dogs off, which is a terrible thing. So over the years, we have collected 3 strays.
Wow.
And one of the first strays we collected was Maggie. And she was a puppy at the time, just about maybe 3 months old or so. And we think maybe a Ridgeback Mastiff mix. So she's grown. She's a big girl. She's a very big girl, but a golden color, gorgeous golden color.
Is that why we made this wine a golden color?
Golden Maggie. That's right.
It's beautiful. I mean, I haven't really seen wine in that shade. What type of wine is this?
Oh, well, Golden Maggie is a white Merlot.
Ooh.
And or you could commonly call it a rosé. And the color of wine comes from the skins. So in order to make a rosé, a lighter colored wine, you want to limit the amount of skin contact with the juice.
Got it.
So with a red wine, a full red wine, the skins stay in the juice through the whole fermentation process. So when you're making a rosé, you may have the skins only have contact with the juice from just a few hours up to just a few days, depending upon kind of what color you're like to have the wine.
So the longer you keep the skins on, the more
color
rosé sort of color is going to be.
Exactly, the more color it's going to absorb.
Let's try it. I'm excited now.
This is served chilled.
Oh.
And
delicious.
It's a wonderful summer wine served chilled. It has kind of flavors and aromas of peach and melon.
Oh, yes.
Kind of get that, do you?
Definitely does.